Hello, guys. Welcome to our evening live stream session. All right. So this is the session where I'll be teaching you guys how you can start trading the forex market professionally. All right. Showing you how I make my analysis and making a detailed explanation on the the market movement. All right. And I have here with me my co-host Biodun. All right. Biodun, say hi to our viewers.
Hello, everyone.
Okay.
Good evening. Welcome again to our evening live session. And I hope every one of you is prepared to analyze the market, trade, and also make a deposit. Uh, I wish you all the best. I will urge you to pay attention since this is a basic class. Pay attention, ask the right questions, and suggest a product or instrument to trade on, and I will be here to look at all of them and call it out for you. Enjoy your class.
All right. Thank you, Biodun. So guys, you see, I keep getting a lot of this question from the newbies. Okay, so each time I look at the group, I see that almost everybody is asking. Almost all the newbies keep asking the same question: How if I know how to trade the forex market, can I also use the same concept on cryptocurrencies? See, guys, let me tell you one thing. You see, analysis is what matters. Okay, once you are able to make your analysis on your chart, then you can be able to trade any instrument. Okay, BTC, indices, Nasdaq, US crude oil, whatever instrument it is, you can trade any one. All right, once you know how to make your analysis is what matters. Once you are able to make the analysis, you can trade anything. All right, just go to any chart, analyze the market, then you get the direction of the market. That's just what that's just all right. So and that is why it's very important that you pay attention to everything that I'll be doing here today if you want to know how to truly make good analysis. All right, you need to pay attention to this evening class. It's very important. All right. So guys, um since the beginning of this week, we've done a lot of things. Okay, we've done a lot of fun stuffs. We did analysis from from the beginner class. That is the theoretical part of forex trading, and then we came on to learning how to actually make those analysis um on the real chart. Okay, this is the real chart. So guys, let's make today a question and answer section. Okay, though I'll still be making analysis and I'll be making explanations of the analysis. Okay, it's just going to be like a recap of everything that we've been doing since the beginning of this week. Okay, so tomorrow I'm likely start a new class. If you are here today, if you are just joining us maybe for the first time and you don't know or you don't understand everything that we are talking about, that I'm talking about, tomorrow I'll be restarting all from beginning. Okay, so I'll be starting the beginner class from the beginning again, since we are already making progress. The most important thing right now is for you to go over everything that I've been teaching you guys. The screenshot that I advised you to take, go through all the screenshots, go to your own chat, and try doing everything that you've learned. That is the best way to learn. Okay, so it's not just about coming on live streaming every day, repeating everything. All right, that is just a waste of time. If you are not learning, or if you're not going over everything that you've learned, there's no way you are going to get better or become perfect at it. You understand? If you want to become a forex trader, you need to learn. All right. So don't just come to the live stream, watch everything that we did, and then the next time you just forget about it. You are waiting for tomorrow live stream again. You want Leo to come and explain everything. If Leo is explaining and you are not um doing what you should do, there's no way you are going to get it. Okay. So I expect you guys to go over everything that I teach you and then come back the next day and ask questions. Okay, question that matters, questions about everything that we did yesterday. So guys, please, that is how to become a professional. All right. So as I've said, this is going to be like a recap of everything that we've been doing. So I'm just going to be making analysis and then, talking to you guys about how I make it and how I was able to get the direction. Okay. And then we are going to be doing some back tests. If possible, we get an entry, we are going to take the trade together. All right. Because I figured the entry we took on the afternoon didn't get to the trade we took on the afternoon didn't get to our entry point. All right. So I might likely give another signal if we get an entry. Okay. So guys, pay attention. All right. Pay attention. So if you've been following me since the beginning of this week, you're already getting to that stage where you become a professional yourself. Okay. All you need is just reversing everything. All right. So um this is the 4 hour time frame and this is US oil. Okay. Um because of the questions that I keep getting, as I've said earlier, I'll be making analysis mostly on other instruments, okay? Instruments that are different from Forex, okay? Because I want, those asking the question, I want them to know that analysis is not limited to Forex, okay? Analysis is general. All right. You make analysis on any chart. As far as you have a chart like this, make your analysis and get the overall direction of the market. Get the direction the market is going to, and then enter your trade. That's just it. Okay. So this is the US oil. All right. This is the US oil. I'll be doing for US oil. I'll be doing for BTC, USDT, USD, Ethereum, USDT, BNB, USDT, and so on and so forth. All right. So let's start with this one. This is the 4 hours time frame. Okay. This is US crude oil 4 hours time frame. And as you've all known, I love making and I love starting my analysis from this 4 hour time frame. That is the time frame where I get the market direction. Okay, what I should be doing. It doesn't mean that you can't, take opposite direction on lower time frames. Just that once you know the overall direction of the bigger time frame, then you know how to be careful, in placing your trades. Okay. So now this is the 4 hour time frame, and then right from here, the market has been moving to the top side. Okay. In fact, the overall trend is an uptrend. Look at this. The market has been heading to the top side ever since. Okay. And then we still have a continuation of the upside when the market made a retest to this zone. Okay. It came back to retest this breakout. Okay. So this is what happened. Okay. So this is what actually happened here. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame so that you can get the scope better for easier understanding. All right, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. You see, this is a level that got broken to the top side. So let's assume this is where you made the market. Okay, this is how you made the market. This is how you made the market. All right. The first thing I want to do, this is the 1 hour time frame. Okay. So I already got my movement, my overall direction of the trend. I figured the overall direction of the trend is a bullish. Okay, it's bullish. That means the market is going upside. Okay, it's going to the up side. All right. So the opportunity I'm looking for is is a buy opportunity. Okay, but as I've said, it doesn't matter even if you are selling. The only thing is you want to be careful with your sale because you know that the market is going to, go up later. So you want to be careful if you are selling. That is, if you are doing the opposite of what is happening, what the trend is doing. Okay. So you see, so let's assume I drew this, hoping that the market will go down to at least this level. You see, I said the market is in uptrend direction. That means the market is going up, and I want to show you why you need to be careful when you are placing an opposite trade on opposite direction. So you see, this is an uptrend. Okay, if you took it from here, if you took this trade from here, okay, this is the 1 hour time frame. Every candle here, each candle here takes 1 hour to finish printing. So if you took a trade here, all right, hoping that this market will come down, all right, because you already got this, hoping that the market will come down. Look what happened. The market just came down a little bit and then it started going back to the top side, all right. The same thing happened here. The same thing happened here. It happened here. It happened here also. And look at the third time, the fourth time it, got into, you see, we have this 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth time. All right. So the fourth time it went back to touch the resistance area again. What happened? The market actually sold for, I think this is about 2 hours. This is 1, 2. Okay. It sold for 2 hours and then the next hour it started going up. All right. So it went up to the extent of breaking the previous resistance zone. All right. This is the previous resistance zone and it got broken. Okay. So this is the previous resistance zone, and the previous resistance zone got broken. All right. So this is a fresh opportunity from the market. All right. So even though you took a trade this way, that got, maybe your stop loss got taken out, the next thing is to look for possible re-entry. Okay. So what I mean by possible re-entry is, that the market has changed direction. All right. So the market is not selling anymore. The market wants to continue buying. The next thing you want to be looking for is, don't get angry over your losses. Okay. Losses are part of trading. You're not going to make profit every time. All right. So sometimes you're going to make losses while the other times you make profit. The scope is to get more profit than losses. All right. It doesn't mean that you're going to be making profit every time. Probably doesn't work that way. Okay. And if you are scared of losing, seriously, honestly, sorry to say, but forex is not for you. Do you know why? Because if you are a trader, you must encounter losses. All right. You can't expect to always be making profit. So if you are thinking about profit, also think about the losing part of it. Okay. You are going to make profit, you are going to make losses. Even the people that made forex possible, they make losses. All right. Everybody make losses. The most important thing is you want your winning ratio to be better than your losses. Okay. So if out of 100 you want to be making at least 60 to 70% winning. All right. And then 30, 35, 40% losses. All right. So if you have up to 60% winning or 70% winning, that's a great win, guys. Honestly, that's a great win. All right. So now let's assume that, we got a break to this upside. Okay. You got a break of this resistance block. This is a previous resistance that got broken to the top side. The next thing you are supposed to do is not just run away from the market and feel bad over your loss. Okay. What you want to do is you want to look back to your analysis. Okay, it's not as if your analysis was wrong. Okay, it's just the market playing out the way it wants to play out. All right, so it's not as if your analysis is wrong. The market is just doing its own thing. What you want to look out for is you want to look out for another entry point. Okay, where you can take another trade. All right, and look, something happened here. So we got this break. All right, this market broke out from our resistance zone. This is a resistance zone. On a resistance zone, what happens? Every time the market buys into a resistance zone, the market will always sell or, pause for a moment, but it will surely react to the resistance zone. Okay, and that is what happened here. So when the market bought back into the resistance zone, when it bought back into this resistance zone, you see, it actually it reacted to the resistance zone. Okay, so it just tried to go down for a little bit before it actually broke it to the top side. So now when we got this broke to the top side, what happened? You see, the market is going to continue to buy. All right, but what you are waiting for is an opportunity to re-enter the market again. Okay, so that is where a retest comes in. Okay, that's what we call retest in forex trading. I don't think I've introduced you guys to retest before. So we have what we call a retest. That is when the market breaks out. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so this is how a retest looks like. Let me draw something. So let's assume we have a market, you know Let's assume this is a resistance zone. Okay, this is a resistance zone. Let me label this. Um, this is a resistance, right? That's a resistance zone. So let's reduce that 16. All right. So we have a resistance zone there. And then the market, every time this market comes into a resistance zone, see, it just comes back down. Okay. Every time it goes back into the resistance zone, it just goes back down. All right. Now it got back into it for the third time. And what happened? The market came back down. Okay. But something happened. Look at this. Came back down, came back for the fourth time, do this, and then broke out. Okay, immediately we got this broke out. The next thing you should be looking for is a re-entry. We call this a continuation pattern. Okay, so on US oil right now, the market from the confirmation we saw on our higher time frame, that is the 4 hour time frame, the market is bullish, right? The market is on uptrend. All right. The market is on uptrend. So we already know that a sell opportunity on an uptrend market is risky. Yeah. Now, the market broke out of your resistance zone. That means it wants to continue buying to the upside, isn't it? So what you want to do now is you want to follow the trend to the upside. Okay. You want to follow it up. All right, because you know that yes, the market is going the direction it should go. Okay, the overall direction the market is pointing to, the market wants to continue. So that's continuation of trend. All right. So what you want to do now is, now that your market has broken out, okay, now that the market has broken out, you want the market to make a retest. That's what we call a retest. You know, this is our resistance zone. Okay, so the market is here right now. This is our resistance zone. Okay. What happened when the market gets to resistance zone? The market is supposed to sell. Yeah. But now the market is not selling anymore. The market broke to the top side. Okay. It broke out of our resistance zone where our the zone we are looking up to, the zone we are looking up to where we are supposed to sell from. Now the market has gone above the zone. What do we now do? What do we now do? Anytime the market breaks a zone, it turns it into a previous zone. Sorry, into an opposite zone. Okay. So now this is a resistance. When we have this break to the upside, what will happen? What will then happen? This resistance will now be turned to a support. Okay. Now, what happens when market touches a support? What happens, guys? When market touches a support, or when market sells into a support, the market goes up. Okay, the market will go up. So now that we have a fresh breakout, okay, when the market just break out, we call it a fresh breakout, and that is what happened here. All right, this breakout is a fresh breakout. All right, this is a fresh breakout. So now that we have a breakout here, the next thing we are supposed to be looking at is a retest. Okay. Now that the market made a retest, what is happening here? What is going on? Now that the market is making a retest, okay, it's coming down back into the zone, the resistance zone that just broken to the top side, that just got broken. Okay. So the market, sold back into it. What is happening now? This market wants to turn this resistance into a support. Okay. Now it wants to give you that confirmation that you see your previous support is your previous resistance is now a support. Okay. That resistance where you sell from before is now a support, and I'm going to start buying from that support. That is what the market is doing now. All right. So what you should expect is for the market to make a retest, and this is how a retest happens. The market got back into the previous resistance, touches it, and then start going up. Okay, and then now the market will be creating. It will just continue creating higher highs and lower highs. Okay, you see something like this going further. Okay, so um this is how the market works. Okay, this is how the break and retest works. Okay, guys, if there's any point of my explanation that you don't understand, please let me know. Okay, if there's any point, Yes, Biodun.
Yeah, yeah. Part of what you're explaining, somebody is asking this. Maybe the
Okay,
person did not get it. Uh,
okay,
please,
okay.
okay. How that's Isaac.
Isaac.
How do you know it enter resistance zone? That's from
Okay,
Isaac. How do you know it
okay,
enter resistance?
okay, okay. Isaac, if you're asking this question, then I believe you are just joining, or maybe you were not here when when we started this class. Okay, but I'm happy to go back and make explanations so that you get along. All right. So how you know when your market has gotten into resistance zone is very, very, very simple. Okay, let me delete this. When the market is doing this, so what is a resistance zone? A resistance is that place where when you are getting a buy trade. So let's assume we have a buy. Okay, the market is buying. Okay, this is a market. Is buying to the top side. All right, is buying. You see, is buying. And when it got here into a resistance zone, what will happen? The market will go down. Okay, when it goes back into that resistance zone again, it will go down. You see, when you have this first touch, okay, you could probably think it's just a normal movement that the market is doing. It's just breaking structures. But when you have, a sharp movement to the downside, all right, you want to draw that zone out. Okay, you want to draw such place out for the market to go back into it for the second time. Now that you have this second the market got back into that same place the second time, and then it made another move to the downside, that is a confirmation that the area is a resistance zone. Okay, that area where the market just keeps going down every time it gets into that particular point. Okay, so let's use a real market for example. Let me just move this to the upside. So take a look at this market. Take a look at this. Look at this. This is an example of our resistance zone. This is a resistance zone. Okay. Isaac, I hope you are following. This is a resistance zone. So see, every time the market buys into a resistance zone, what happened? So let's assume this is what I saw that made me drew this box in here. Okay. So I was waiting for this market to get back into this rejection. You see, I saw a major move. When the market got here, what happened? The market started selling. Okay. It sold all the way to this area. And now it's making the move back into it. Okay. So when I got this second one, when I got the second move down, this is now a confirmation that yes, I have a resistance zone around here. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for the third time that the market will get back into that resistance zone. And I want to sell from here. Okay. And look what happened. The market actually sold for some hours. Okay. So each candle here takes an hour because we are on the 1 hour time frame. So each candle here is going to take 1 hour to finish printing. So if you count the candles here, this is about, I think this should be more than 6 or 7 hours. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is about 8 hours down. So imagine being in the market for 8 hours, selling for 8 hours. Just imagine the profit, guys. All right, just imagine the profit. So you see, every time the market comes back into the box I've drawn as my resistance zone, you see the market will always go back down. All right, that is how you get a confirmation that the market is on a resistance. Okay, but if the resistance got broken, it is not a valid resistance anymore. All right, and that is what I'm currently explaining. Okay, if the resistance gets broken, it's not a valid resistance anymore. Now that it is broken, it is now a support. Okay, what is a support? Support is just opposite of what I've explained on resistance. Okay, I said when the market gets into a resistance, the market will sell. Okay, it will fall. Now when the market gets into a support, the market will buy. Okay, the market would buy. So see, right here we have this retracement to this downside. So when I making analysis from US oil right now, this is a valid support point for me. Okay, so I could just draw, since I have this long rejection, I could just do something like this. Okay, I could just draw something like this, waiting for the market to come back into this area, because I saw that, you see, the market was buying. So when you try selling to the downside, what happened? The market rejected around this area, and then it keeps pushing to the upside. So that means I have something here that is pushing the market to the upside. I obviously have a support there. So I want the market to continue, all right, to come back into that zone and see what happened. You see, when the market sold back into the zone again, what happened? You see, it actually bought for some moment before it got taken out. Okay. So Isaac, I hope you now understand the difference between how to get your resistance zone, okay, and then how to also get your support zone when trading. So let's continue, okay. So I hope
Okay.
now you are following. Okay, Biodun, I'm listening.
Yeah, I have just one question related to it
Okay.
so that we don't come back to that.
Okay.
From
Okay.
Chioma,
Okay.
what do you look out for in a pair? Like, what are the things you look at before taking a trade?
Okay. Chioma, that's a beautiful question. Right? So there are different things I look out for actually. One of them, and it's even the most important one, okay? One of them is rejection candle. Okay. In a pair before I take any trade after my analysis. Okay. It's not just about a pair. All right. Um, yeah, you could fall in love with a particular pair. You could love maybe okay. You see, some traders will say, I love trading this particular pair, but that is not even the issue. Okay, that doesn't matter if you ask me. It doesn't matter if you like a pair or not. The most important thing you want to concentrate on is the analysis. Once I make my analysis, the next thing I'll be looking for is the rejection candle. Okay, a candle formation. Okay, it's not necessarily for it to be a rejection. It could just be a candle formation. So what I mean by candle formation is anytime the market is about to make a reversal. Okay, when market get into a support or resistance zone and the market is about to make a reversal, the market will always do something. It's not just going to start reversing, boom boom boom. All right, so it's going to do something funny on that particular zone. All right, it's going to show like an exhaustion of that particular candle that is forming. So take for example, look at this candle. This is a candle formation. This is a rejection candle. Okay, this is a rejection candle because look at the body. The body is very small compared to the wick. Okay, remember this is a wick and this is a body. Okay, this is a full body. Look at this body. This body is full and then the wick is very tiny. But look at the difference here. Look at this candle. This has a small body with a long wick. So this is a rejection candle. You see, it's exhausting. This is an example of sell exhaustion. Okay, so this was previously selling, and when it got to this area, what's happened? The sell got exhausted. Okay, it's failing to keep selling. Now it wants to continue. It wants to start buying. Okay, so Chama, I hope you are following. This is the kind of pattern I want to see before I take an entry. All right. This is the kind of formation I want to see for me to take an entry. All right. So this is not the only one, actually. We have so many other candle formations. All right. We have other candle formation, but that is just one of them. You see, something like this. This is also a confirmation. So you see, the market was previously buying to the upside. Okay. But when it got to this area, what happened? You see, the market actually sold to the downside. The confirmation here is this long candle, okay, a full body. And then the previous candle has a small body, then the next one has a full body. We call this the engulfing candle, okay? So this candle engulfed the previous candle. That means it, closed down the previous candle, okay, overpowered the previous candle. All right. So those are the candle formations. Those are the patterns I look out for in a support or resistance area before I take any entry. Okay. So don't worry, we are going to be making more examples on candle formations. All right. We're going to be making more
Yeah, she
examples.
said it's clear. She said it's clear already.
Okay. 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 That's good. That's good. All right. So let's continue. All right. Let's continue. Now, so talking about candle formations, after my analysis, okay, and again, after an analysis, after taking your analysis from the higher time frames, it's not necessarily you stay on the higher time frame to get your entry, okay, because most of the time the higher time frame, after giving you the direction the market is going to go to, you want to come to the lower time frame, okay, because we are on the 1 hour time frame. As I've said, each candle here will take an hour to finish printing, okay, so that means you have to wait an hour to get the confirmation when your market, when the price is on a resistance or support zone, okay. So what you want to do, or what I normally do, is I want to come down to the lower time frame. In fact, I will advise you to do the same thing, because obviously I am the professional here and I'm the one teaching you. Okay. So this is what I do personally. I go to the lower time frame to take my entry. Okay. Because I know that if I'm to wait on the 1 hour time frame, each candle is going to take 1 hour, and I don't have that time. Okay. I don't have such time to wait for every hour before a candle finish printing. So I come to a lesser time frame, which is maybe the 15-minute time frame. I think about how many candles to make 1 hour candle here. I think this is about 4 candles. Okay. So instead of waiting on the 1 hour, I'll just come to the 15-minute time frame. You see, a candle here is 15 minutes. All right. And then before even the a candle finish printing on the 1 hour, I would have gotten 4 candles on the 15-minute time frame. Okay. So that means I would have gotten my confirmation on the 15-minute time frame before even the 1 hour time frame give its own confirmation. But confirmations doesn't matter. Okay. You can get your confirmation on the lower time frame, as I've said. You can come down to the 15-minute time frame and get your confirmation. So look at this current market right now. If our 4 hour time frame is telling us that, okay, so there's no major reversal pattern or reversal where the market is supposed to reverse on the higher time frame, that is why what is currently happening on the lower time frame doesn't matter. Okay. So this is where our zone is supposed to be. Right, that is where our support zone is supposed to be, but you see it got broken to the top side. That means this is going to continue buying. All right, but what you want to wait for here is a retest. As I've said, you want the market to come back and then retest the resistance box for us to get a buy opportunity. Okay, so now you see this is the 1 hour time frame. If I want to wait on the 4 hour to make the retest, it's going to take a lot of time. Okay, each candle here is going to take 4 hours to finish printing. So that is why I'll go to the lower time frame. So let's check the 30-minute time frame. You see, each candle here will take 30 minutes to finish printing. And when I get the confirmation on the 30-minute time frame, I'm going to take my entry. All right. Guys, please, you need to excuse me. Need to attend to something just for a moment. All right. Biodon, please, you can just help me, take over the class for a moment for me to
No
get back.
problem. No problem. No problem. Hi, guys. I believe you guys are paying attention to the class and you're understanding the basics of analysis. Now, I've gone through these steps before now, and unfortunately, in my own time, I had to pay a lot and I had to pay the price. I think when I took this class, the first time I took this class, I had to pay around 55,000 naira, though together with what's it called? Together with analysis, signals, and all. But eventually, I end up losing my money. But here you are getting it totally for free. Now, hardly will you see a trainer that will take his time to teach you the basics. Most of the time, they do analysis or they give you condition before you learn so and so. Pay certain amount of money, pay $500, pay $300, and all. But here we are only telling you to make a deposit of at least $15, and that $15 is not for us. It's actually for you. Unlike other brokers where you have to make a certain payment with certain conditions, but here You are free to make your deposit. You are free to withdraw your money anytime you want, as far as you are making, as long as you are trading and making profit. And one of the advantage of trading with us is that we have the minimum deposit ever, because as low as $2, you can actually deposit on our platform and trade. But we are not encouraging all of that, because if you want to join the premium group, you actually have to have at least $15. So with the $15, we know that you are really serious with your trade, because the lower the amount you deposit, the higher the risk. So for instance, you can't compare somebody who is depositing $5 to somebody who is depositing $10. In trade, you never can tell. Your first two trades might be at loss, while the third, fourth trade might be in profit. And one profit alone covers two losses or three losses if you know how to do money management. And it's very important, because if you want to succeed in forex trading, you must understand the concept. You must understand this basic support and resistance thing. In fact, you can't be a trader if you don't understand what support and resistance is. And here we are teaching you everything from the scratch. So all we are asking for is a minimum deposit of $15. When you make the minimum deposit of $15, join our premium group. Leo is there to analyze the market, do everything from you from the scratch. And we are not telling you will get all the signals are going to be 100% correct. If you check all the analysis we've been posting on the regular group, we have 85% success rate. That means you can't trade with 85% success rate and not make a lot of profit if you are patient and follow the signals as we have instructed. So all I'm saying is, and Leo is kind enough. He said if we are able to get at least 10 deposits, he'll be able to teach you smart money concept, which is the banking way of trading. So if you want to make deposit, just make your deposit between now and tomorrow morning. You'll be added to the premium group. Enjoy your trading, guys.
Thank you very much, Leo, Biodun. So, guys, sorry about that. Let's continue. All right. So all right. So let's continue where we stopped. All right. Let's continue with, breakout and retest. So you see, this is a good example of a breakout right now. All right. This is a good example of a breakout. The next thing that we are going to be looking out for here is a retest of this fresh breakout. Okay, so this is a fresh breakout now. We don't have any retest yet. Okay, we want this to come back into this zone, and then this is the previous resistance zone. So we want it to come back. I want this to fall back in here and turn this into a support. All right, then that is when I then look out for a buy opportunity. Okay, so if you want to start looking for a buy opportunity right now, it's risky because this is the middle, the market, forex trading requires techniques. Okay, you need to learn the techniques of trading. You don't just jump into trade just because you feel the market is going to buy or is going to sell. All right, you want to look out for a specific area, a zone where you can actually take your entry from. So this is the zone where we can actually take the entry from, because we were we were waiting on this market to get to this point to sell back, but what happened? It didn't sell. Yeah, it just continued its movement to the upside. So now you want to wait on that zone again for the market to come back into that zone, turning this previous resistance into a support before you can actually ride it to the top side. Okay, guys, that is how to be a good and professional forex trader. Okay, so please, if you have any question on everything, all the explanation that I've made, please continue to ask. Okay, so I love it when I'm teaching and then the people listening are actually engaging. It makes it more fun. All right, and Biodun has said it. He kept reminding you guys, just as I keep reminding you guys also. If you fund your account, you see, throughout this week, I've been on good mood. Even though I told you guys last week that I wasn't going to give signals here again, or I was going to, reduce the signals that I will be giving out, but I still end up giving free signals. Okay, I still end up giving free signals. So, and then I said, if I'm able to get 10 deposits, just 10 people deposit on this live stream, I'm going to teach you my smart money concept. All right. Because I see a lot of you has been asking how to make analysis using that gap. Okay, the gap that I take my entry from. I see you guys loves it very much. Okay, you like it. So if you want me to teach you how you can start trading using the gap, just fund your account with at least $15. Okay, if you fund your account with at least $15 right now, even though you are the only one that fund now, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll just write down your name, and then maybe by tomorrow, when it gets to 8:10, the whole of the 10 people that funded their account on the live stream, I'll make sure that we have a private session where I'll be showing you guys how to make the analysis, how I make my own analysis. Okay, in just maybe a few minutes to an hour, you would have gotten a lot of things from me. All right, things that will change your trading, how you see the market. In fact, you see, all of these we are doing here, these are just the basics of trading. All right, so when you get comfortable with all of these, making support and resistance, when you get comfortable with drawing your trend lines and stuff like that, then you now need to create a plan for yourself. All right, so that is why forex trading, I keep saying it, is not as easy as most people thinks. Okay, analysis is very easy, but the mind will always try to come into, or your feelings will always try to come into how you see the market. Okay, your mind will be sentimental about how it, most especially for the beginners. As a beginner, is going to be a little bit hard. All right, and that is why while I was just starting out this program, I said to myself, I said, it's going to be hard though, because I remember when I was just starting out, it was kind of hard. There was no way to actually start trading and then, or make money and then learn at the same time. It was hard. The mentors that was teaching us, and in fact, we had to pay a lot of money to learn. Okay, and then while learning, there was no way, they were not going to give you signal. Yeah, they don't give signals. If they are going to give you signal, you still have to pay extra money for the signal. Okay, so you might pay maybe $100 to learn, or $200 to learn. Then you still need to pay them about maybe $300 for them to give you signal, because they believe, yeah, they are teaching you. They are, in fact, they are not teaching you, they are not just teaching you, they are teaching you, and they are still giving you money. Okay, I consider it as a giveaway, because they are teaching you and they are still giving you signals to make money with. Okay, so it was very hard. So when I was starting out mine, I felt like, no, 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 no. I Since I've been in this shoe before, there's no point. Um, those people that will say, I've suffered now, so you say go and suffer. No, 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 no. I don't think any human being should suffer to learn anything. Okay, so if you know anything that you think is beneficial to other people, I believe there's love in sharing. And then if you share, the more if in fact it makes you happy. Okay, so what I do here makes me happy. Understand? What I do here makes me happy. That is why I said, I just thought about it and I felt like, okay, let me create a group, all right, where I'll be adding some individuals, that you know um that really appreciate what I'm doing. So when they get into the group, I'll be helping them to make money. Okay, I'll be providing signals for them to make money while they are learning. All right. So that is the main reason why I created that premium group. All right, the premium group that I keep shouting, fund the account with $15 to come and join the premium group. Guys, it's for your own benefit. Okay, it's for your own benefit. If you join the premium group, you'll be making money and then you'll be learning. So when you get used to this, before you get used to this, you are already making money. So then when you get used to it, it will be additional. All right, you can still be taking my signal while you are making your own analysis yourself. Okay, so that is the actual reason why I created the group. Okay, so the only requirement is for you to fund on this live stream. Just fund your account with at least $15 on this live stream. All right, just $15. Really, I'm not even asking you to pay me. Okay, the $15 you are funding in your account is for you to take trades with. Okay, every time I drop trade on that premium group, you use that your $15 to trade. And when you make profit, you can even withdraw, your $15 maybe during the weekend. Maybe you fund your account with $15 right now, and then I add you into my premium group. Then maybe before Saturday, you were able to raise the account to maybe $30, $40, $50 with my signal. Then make little withdrawal out of your profit, go and enjoy yourself, and then the following week come back and start taking the signals again. It's just as easy as that, guys. So I don't know why it is so hard for most people to understand. All right, what I'm doing here is a way of trying to help you guys. Okay, it's not as if I'm being paid for this. I'm doing this out of the love I have for humanity. Okay, so guys, that's just how it is. Okay, please fund your account, come and join my premium group and enjoy the benefit. All right, there's money in trading, there's money inside the forex market, but you need that person that knows how to do it. And I'm telling you, come and join my premium group. All right, let's make the money together. Make I show you the way. All right, let me show you the way. I'm already showing you the way here. Okay, so my own is not just going to be teaching you how to catch the fish. I'll be teaching you how to catch the fish, and then I'll also see out of my own fish, I'll go to give you a chop. You understand? So guys, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Enough of storytelling. Let's continue. So I believe you all understand how to make analysis when you get a break to the a break of structure. Okay. So when I say a break of structure, I mean a break of maybe your support or your resistance. All right. So remember, we can just go over everything that I've been explaining. Maybe I believe there will be some people here. Maybe they are shy to ask question. I don't know, but I just want to believe that there are people like that. You know, they don't, even though they have that dying question in their mind, they will not ask. But because I already know that there are people like that, I'm just going to make recap of everything that we've been talking about. Okay. So this is analysis making. Okay. The first thing you want to do is you want to go to your higher time frame. Okay. The 4-hour time frame. Yeah. Let's make analysis using another instrument. Okay. Let's I remember saying from the beginning that I was going to make analysis using different instruments, mostly the crypto instruments. Okay, so let's make analysis using. Okay, let's use BTC USDT. Okay, so this is a crypto. This is a crypto trade, right? So this is a crypto analysis. You see, I was waiting for this entry, and the entry already triggered as it's making its way to the top side. I don't want to miss this opportunity. Let me give this to my premium members. All right. Let me give this to my premium members. If you want to get this trade, come and join my premium group. All right. If you want to get this, come and join my premium group. If you fund right now, you'll get this. If you're able to fund your account with at least $15 right now on this live stream, you'll get this. Let me just give this to them sharp before we continue. Okay. You see, I'm always analyzing the market for my members. I'm always analyzing the market for my premium members. That is the benefit of becoming a member on my premium group. Once you are there, you don't need to be doing anything. I make all the analysis and give out the signals, right? Make all the analysis and give out the signal. All you have to do is just pay attention to the premium group. Pay attention to the premium group. So you can even set maybe like an alarm. Anytime I drop any update, you get a notification. Then you go into the notification to see the instructions I've given out. So if you are to buy, you buy. If you are to sell, you sell. It's just as easy as that. Okay? And that is why I'm telling you guys, come and join the premium group. unless you don't want to. I want to believe that everybody loves money because I love money. So if you are not on the premium group, then I'm guessing maybe you don't like money, right? Maybe you don't like making money. So that is done. Let's continue. Let's continue. All right. You see, whatever the cryptocurrency is doing, other cryptocurrencies, when one of them is doing something, the others will also love to, do something similar. And that is what is happening in the BNB USDT right now. You see, the BTC USDT is selling, is buying, and then the BNB USDT is also, starting its own buy. But I don't care about this one. I don't think I've made any analysis on this today. So guys, let's make a fresh analysis on BNB USDT. Okay. So first of all, my 4 hour time frame. What do I do on the 4 hours? I want to get the overall direction of the trend. Okay. I want to get the direction of the trend. This is a sideways market actually. You remember what a sideways market is? A market that hasn't made a decision. Okay. A consolidating market. This is a sideways market. Now we can't even tell if the market is on downtrend or is on uptrend. Okay, but what we can do is if maybe get or you are in this kind of situation, what you want to do is you can actually do something like this. This is the current market. Okay, that is the current market. So you can draw, something that align with this. So I think this aligns. You see, it aligns. So that means on the lower time frame, there's a possible um, resistance around this zone. Okay, that is why when the market got to this area, it just starts selling. All right, and then you could draw another one on the low. Okay, a price where price has rejected previously. Right, we call these psychological levels. Okay, where the market has reversed from previously. Okay, I don't want to use this low because it will take long time before the market actually gets to this low again. Okay, but since I have a market movement around this area that affected both the sell and the buy, you see it affected the buy here because when the market was trying to come back, back up, you see it got rejected. This sold, so that means this is a valid point, right? Then now let's go to our lower time frame to see what we can do. So you see, the market is currently heading to this area, right? Even though it's going to break this, okay, something like this might still happen. You see, the forex market is always providing us with opportunities, okay? So, sorry, let me pick that again, all right? The forex market is always providing us with opportunities, okay? So something like this could happen. It comes here, right? It will just do this, maybe buy for some times, all right? Come this way, sell back into it, all right? And then maybe broke it to the downside to retest this, okay? You might retest this and then come all the way to the upside, okay? Something like this might happen. But you see, when the market gets to this point, you can still take a buy entry, okay? That is why it is better to make your analysis on the higher time frame so that, you know, when you get that opportunity, you can stay longer in the market. Okay, so let's assume that this comes into this support area, right? I can just go to my 15-minute time frame and then take the entry on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so just imagine my staying on the 15-minute time frame for maybe an hour, 2 hour, because for this to move to this area is definitely going to take maybe 4 hours. You understand? So if I'm able to stay in the market for about 4 hours, just imagine the profit I would have made, um, on that hour. Okay, during that 4 hours, just imagine the profit I could have made. Yeah. So that is how to take opportunities. Okay. There's no consistency in forex trading. There's nothing like consistency. There's nothing like I'll be making profit every day. I'm making profit every day. No matter how experienced you are always looking for opportunity. Okay. So whenever opportunity provides itself, you want to capitalize on that opportunity. Okay, grab that opportunity immediately. If you are supposed to sell, sell immediately. If you are supposed to buy, buy immediately. All right. And when you see maybe you get a hint that the market is making a reversal, just go out of the market, close your profit, go away with your profit. Okay. Come back another time and look for another entry. That is how to be a forex trader. Okay. So guys, if you have any question, please make sure to ask. Okay. Make sure to ask.
We
So
have a
this
question
is okay.
from Yekan.
Okay, you can.
Yeah. How many times should we expect retrace before entering the market?
Okay. So you can. There's no specific amount of time that a market would retrace before you can actually enter the market. Okay. The most important thing is the confirmation. Okay. It could be the first retracement, it could be the second, it could be the third. All right. But the confirmation that you will get will give you that confidence of going into opening a position on that market. Okay, it doesn't matter. So even if the first confirmation, if the first retest is a good, has a good confirmation, I'll take my entry. Okay, but if I'm not able to get that confirmation, maybe the candle pattern. Okay, so most of the time I wait for a candle pattern, a candle formation. All right, I'm looking for a particular pattern before I actually enter the trade. So if I'm not getting the pattern, I will not enter the trade. You know, not all trade is valid for entry. Okay, so sometimes the market will get to that point, your resistance or your support point, support level, but you are not going to be able to enter the trade because you are not getting the confirmation. Okay, so confirmation is what matters, not the amount of time it has to retest or it has to make a retracement. All right, you can. So guys, you can. I hope I answered your question. Let's continue. All right, we have just
Then,
few minutes to the end.
there's just one. There's just one more question.
Okay.
Uh, Please, what is the most profitable pair to trade with $2?
The most profitable pair to trade with $2.
Yes.
Let me give you a professional advice. Okay, this is just an advice. Okay, if you really want to be serious with trading, I'll advise you to fund at least, the minimum you should fund is at least $10. All right, at least. You are serious, you really want to become a forex trader, fund at least $10. There's no pair you can't trade in the forex market. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to go and trade this with $2. All right, I'm not going to give you a specific currency or a specific instrument to trade with $2. Okay, but the only advice I'm going to give you is fund your account with at least $10 if you really want to make money from the forex market. $2 is too little. Okay, it's too small to open a trade. I'm not saying you can't open a trade with it, but now, if you are risking, how much do you want to risk in $2? How much? If you are risking $1, you might even end up losing all the $2 in a trade. Okay, so as your teacher, as a professional, I'll just give you an advice. If you are really serious, you want to make money from the forex market, fund your account with at least, the smallest amount you should be funding in your account is $10. All right, and I'll even advise you to make it 15 so that you can be qualified to join my premium signal. Okay, my premium group. When you are the benefit of joining my premium group is you'll be getting free signals that you even making money with. Okay, I'll just tell you, go and open position here, go and buy this, go and sell this. Okay, so please, let's be guided. All right, $2 is too little for entering a position. You could easily lose that $2. Okay, make it $15. All right, make it 10, 15. Okay, upward. All right. So it's just a professional advice. So I'm not saying you can't do your mind. Okay, I'm not in your pocket. So if you feel you want to open trade, you can actually open any trade here with $2. Okay, you can open a position, any trade here with $2. All right, you can actually do that because that is the beauty of BTC Dana Trading Company. Okay, they have zero spread. So you can open a position with even that $2. All right. They are not the kind of broker that will, want you to have up to $50 before you can actually open a position. Okay. So for you to answer that question, I hope I answered your. I'm able to provide an answer to your question. All right.
Yeah, to also add up to that before you finish,
Okay.
that's why you see traders, they keep depositing $2, $1, $2, $1, $2, $1. They will do it almost up to 10 times, and they will end up losing all the money. And the final thing they will conclude on is the broker is a scam. The broker has
Yes.
scammed them. But because $2 is a risky amount, the lower amount you have, the higher the risk you are in the
Yeah.
market. So, and that is why I support Leo's advice. Uh, if you have a minimum of $10, you know that even if you lose the first, second trade, you know that there are still hopes in front.
Yes. Thank you very much, Biodun. So you see, it is very important, guys. Okay, I've already said it. I'm not going to add any spice to what Biodun has said. Say, Biodun has already said it all. Also, okay. So, guys, please, let's be guided. It's very important. Okay. So tomorrow is another day. We've come to the end of our live stream for this evening. Guys, go and fund your account. Tomorrow is another day, okay? I'm making early analysis tomorrow so that we can get, a better profitable trade on our live stream for tomorrow. All right. So, Biodun, do you have any other thing you want to add to them, to everything that we've discussed?
Yeah, that's all for now. Just all I will say again, I've been saying it severally. Make a minimum of $15 deposit, join the premium group. You can do it now, you can do it later, even while the live session is not on. There's a banner there I will always leave. Just click on it to make your deposit, and by the time we come for the next section, we'll add it to the premium group. And for those who have joined the premium group, who have made a deposit this morning to join the premium group, first thing tomorrow morning, you'll be added. Enjoy your night.
All right, Biodun. Thank you very much. So, guys, I'll see you again tomorrow by God's grace. Have a blessed evening. Good night. Good night, Biodun. I'll see
Yeah,
you
good night,
tomorrow.
Leo. Oh, yeah.